Tonight, we will be honoring a coach who dedicated years of passion and dedication to Shallowater ISD, molding not just athletes, but champions on and off the court. Please join me in welcoming to the court with his family, the one and only Coach Chuck Darden.
Thank you for that ovation for Coach Darden. When I was researching and coming to Shallowater 3 years ago, I heard all about the tradition and the excellence. When I pulled in, you see the sign that says where pride runs deep. And then I met Coach Darden. And one of our first meetings that we ever had, I learned real quick that he was a man that had a lot to do with the tradition and the pride that I researched about Shallowater. Not only that, this year he had a chance to speak to our football team, and the biggest thing he talked about was the pride and the tradition. And he had this look in his eye when he looked at all our players, and he said, "You're a Shallowater Mustang." And it meant a lot to him to talk about that and that tradition and that part of it. Coach Darden began his coaching career in August 1978 at Shallowater ISD. The first 3 years of his career, he coached boys athletics. In 1981, he became the girls basketball coach at Shallowater. His entire career was at Shallowater High School. And in today's world, that's an incredible accomplishment that Coach Darden was able to do that. But once I got to know him, I could see why. Some of his milestones include 1,052 wins, 35 playoff experiences. It includes 26 consecutive by-district titles, 18 regional tournament appearances, 7 state tournament appearances, 2 state semifinals, 3 state runner-ups, and 2 state championships in 2004 and 2020. Throughout Coach Darden's career, he also received several other honors. He's been named the Lubbock Avalanche Journal Coach of the Year numerous times. He's received the Dean Wees Coach of the Year Award, as well as TABC and TGCA State Coach of the Year Awards. He also got to coach both of those All-Star games and was also inducted into both of those Hall of Fames. In his season, here's the thing one of the things I was most impressed with. In his final season here, when we kind of knew it was his last ride, he and I visited a little bit. I've never seen anybody that knew they were on their way out still working so hard and tirelessly to build relationships, not only with students in his class, but with his athletes and the community. And everybody that he came in contact that year, he knew that was probably his last ride. With the impact that Coach Darden, he's kind of been a mentor to me in the last 3 years. With the impact he had on me in just 3 years, it's unbelievable probably the impact that he's had on this community for 44 years. What an incredible legacy. But not only was he a winner on this court, but he won a lot of hearts along the way. He told me one day on the track, he said, he told me on the track, he said, "Coach, this court was my home for 44 years, and I'm glad that I put his name on it."
I joked with Coach Darden earlier today about, this has been 20 years since I've last played for him, and all those moments of teaching hopefully didn't come up right now. We'd all be in trouble, wouldn't we? Y'all, I have to express my extreme gratitude for being able to speak on behalf of all the players and the former staff members that Coach Darden's had an impact on. Y'all have to forgive me for looking down at my phone because I knew I needed to get it right. Coach Darden has left an immeasurable mark on the game of basketball, the community we live in, and the lives of all the players that he's touched. His passion and unwavering commitment to excellence has helped shape the lives of so many, and so many have had the privilege of being a part of his teams. I know we're all standing right now, and since we are standing, I'm going to ask a little bit more unconventionally. If you were a player or former staff member, will you raise your hand, please? Coach, look around. To all the former players and staff members who come today, I want to acknowledge the profound impact that you've made in his life and across his journey. He's always said it's not about him, but it's about the name on the front of our jersey, and it's about us. We were a unit, we were a team. Each one of these played a significant role in building the foundation that has created the success and the title of what we'll now know as the legend, Coach Darden. Coach Darden's influence expands far beyond the basketball court. His commitment to not just developing a skilled player, but developing a skilled young lady, not only in the game of basketball, but in the game of life. He taught us discipline, commitment to the game, commitment to each other, and life lessons that maybe we just weren't willing to hear, but we heard, and we had to remember to keep them with us along the way. Today, as I witness the court being named in his honor, I hope we all can recall all of the victories. There were a lot of them. I know for me, myself, I remember going 56-0 in district play over 4 years. The defeats, even though there weren't many at all, and the life lessons that we learned were under his guidance. This court will forever stand as a testament to the impact that he's had in the game of basketball. And I'll tell you, it's not just in high school basketball. I can attest that it's at the college level too. I'd personally like to express my deepest gratitude to you, Coach, for building me up and setting a tone that would essentially enhance my career in ways that I didn't understand. I think us former players can say playing for you is not very easy at times. You required much more of us than we were willing to give. You reminded us of that too. And I'm so thankful for that. You prepared us for not only the game of basketball and the players that we were, but the game of life. I'm more thankful for how that prepared me for being as a unit, as a part of my family. So thank you for holding us accountable and for what you mean not only to this community, but every player that raised their hand, every staff member that raised their hand. And I can tell you, your family is incredibly proud of the man that they call Darden. Now, we all know Coach doesn't want to make a big deal out of things, and even though we like to do this, I do want to ask that there's one huge round of applause for the legend, Coach Darden.
I always knew when I was playing with you that I would learn something special, but it wasn't until I moved away and would be talking to people and they would ask me where I was from, and I would say I'm from Shallowater, and they would say, "Oh, are you one of Coach Darden's girls?" And I'm so lucky that I get to say, "Yeah, I am one of Coach Darden's girls, and I'll ever be one of Coach Darden's girls." I feel so honored that I got to be on Coach Darden's team, and I got to play on Coach Darden's court. The floor was Coach Darden's court. Congratulations.
Hey Coach D, I just wanted to say congratulations. It was an honor to play with you for my 4 years in high school and have you as my coach and mentor. I would not have changed it for anything. You are so deserving to have this court named after you, so congratulations. Growing up in Shallowater, all I ever wanted to do and all I ever wanted to be was a Shallowater affiliate who played for Chuck Darden. I learned his system when I was in the 3rd grade when I made All-Stars, and I can proudly say that even 17 years after I graduated high school, I could still run 55 fly and flex in my sleep. It truly was an honor to play for Coach Darden and Coach Taylor, and to be part of their legacy that they built. Their legacy will live on through the girls that they coach, who pass it on to their children. We love you, Coach Darden. So proud of you.
Coach Darden, congratulations on this amazing honor. It's great to see your name down there on that Shallwater basketball court, and there's no one more deserving. Thanks for not only being a great basketball coach, but for just being a good person. You always held yourself with such class, and you are appreciated for so many reasons. I'm so thankful that I was able to be coached by you, and that my girls were able to experience that as well. So thank you for all you've done, and congratulations on this awesome honor. There is no one more deserving.
Hey, Coach Darden, I just wanted to say congratulations on your court dedication tonight. I couldn't have a better coach to play for my 4 years of high school basketball. I'm so excited for you, and congratulations.
Hey, Coach Darden, congrats on the dedication of the court. Well, super thankful to be a part of the program. Go Phillies.
Coach Darden, congratulations on your gym dedication. Very deserving for someone who made such a positive impact on so many of those players. I am very thankful that I have the opportunity to play for you on this court and coach alongside you on this court. And I love that my kids get to continue playing on your court. So congratulations on such an honor.
Hey, Coach Darden, congratulations, man. How cool is that to have a gym floor named in your honor? I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud for you, and I'm so proud and thankful for all the great memories we made in that gym and lots of gyms across the state of Texas. You deserve it all, man. Congratulations. Well deserved, my friend. Love you, buddy.
Congratulations, Pop.
Love you. Congratulations, Dad.
We love you, Ruby.
Still hard, fact, but the thing I learned most from you, and I'll never forget that day, and I tell others who come, is we were walking into a DEC meeting with people from all the other districts, and he said to me, that right there, that means something in the spring. And that's a big part of his legacy. He was a big part of making that be something that people revered and respected, and maybe I would make strong emotions, but he made that happen, along with the camaraderie and all the things that he built with other coaches here. And I know that our community is proud. I'm proud to have had the time that I have had with the friendship that we will continue. And so at this time, I want to recognize our Board of Trustees, who, when you retired a year and a half ago, it takes a long time to make this beautiful new court, but voted to do this. And I have my sponsor here, our board president, to make a presentation and say a few words.
Coach, from the moment that we learned of your retirement, it did not take us long to determine how to best honor your legacy of decades here in Shallwater. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the entire administration and staff of Shallwater ISD, all the student athletes, past, present, and future, and most importantly, on behalf of the community of Shallwater, we present to you, Chuck Darden Court.
Well, just a couple of words. I know we're going to get this Mustang basketball game going. But first of all, Coach Vincent kind of said it for me. And folks, this gym is a home away from home for me. And it always will be. Not only did I coach a lot of basketball games sitting on that bench right there. But I watched all three of my kids play on this floor. I watched my wife, she was cheerleader sponsor for 20 years, and watched her cheerleaders perform at pep rallies on this floor. And so this gym means a lot to not just me, but my family. And I want to thank Anita Heber and the school board for allowing this to happen. Thank y'all. Appreciate every one of them. Thank you. I want to thank the community of Shallowater, the fans that came to this gym night after night, packed it, and helped us win games. Man, it was a blast, wasn't it? I mean, I could not have a more fun career than I had in this gym. Thank you, Shallowater fans and parents. I appreciate it. Thank you. To my assistant coaches, I know a lot of them are here tonight. Well, y'all know how I feel about you. I wouldn't be standing here without them. And, coaches, thank y'all so much for helping me all these years. And of course, last but not least, every player that played for me on this floor, I love you. I love you when you play. I love you now. Thank y'all so much. What an unbelievable honor. And last but not least, Coach Vincent said, I've had a lot of honors, and I've been fortunate enough to be in 2 Hall of Fames, which is unbelievable. But let me tell you, folks, there's nothing takes the place of this. Thank y'all so much. God bless you.